Meredith with Breakbulk, and I'm here this afternoon in Houston at our Breakbulk Americas Conference with Greg Gowans, and he participated, as I think you have done year after year, in our Education Day. He's very knowledgeable. Can you give us just a brief review of what you told our students on Tuesday?
I had the pleasure of being the first speaker in the morning and to introduce the students. We had an excellent class this year at the Education Day. It was approximately 150 students, which was wonderful. They came from numbers of universities and some post-university people, so it was a really good group. And my role was to introduce the concept of breakbulk transportation, to describe the types of breakbulk marine transportation that are available, the types of ships, what types of cargoes and purposes it serves as it goes as execution, and to differentiate between breakbulk transportation and containerized transportation. Pretty much everybody knows and understands container ships, and maybe they don't understand them, but they know of them, and they've seen containers at ports, and they may think that that's the predominant way that cargo is transported, but it's not. There's other ways of transporting, and one of them is breakbulk. And so I was given the task of introducing the concept and describing the differences and helping them to understand what was coming up for the rest of the day as they had further exposure to the breakbulk industry and some of the challenges that we face.
That's fantastic. Well, we started Education Day in 2010. So We've had 4 years of Education Day. And tell me, what kind of an impact do you think it makes on the students who attend?
I believe it makes a very positive impact on the students. Increasingly, over the last 4 years, I've noticed that the students themselves have a different level of appreciation as they approach. They seem to be more informed, so I'll attribute that to their educational programs at their universities. They're not cold. They have a little bit of an appreciation, and they're anxious for more. They're very receptive to learning, and I think they gain a sense of excitement about the potential of industries. It really is a fascinating industry. It captures the hearts and souls of those who work in it, and we've seen evidence of that from their excitement going forward. They're able now to spend the 2 days here. They wander through the booths, they see the hall, they see other presentations, and I think they get quite a good overview of what the industry could be like should they choose that to be their endeavor as they come out of university.
That's fantastic, and I think part of Education Day, there's also a round table set up at the end, sort of a career fair, so they can learn more about what possible jobs might be available.
Yes, there was a career fair. I think we had about 10 companies participated in the career fair in the afternoons towards the end of the day, and they're given it's not a hiring fair, but it's a career fair where they can ask questions and get descriptions of actual positions, the types of jobs, the types of positions or responsibilities that they might be able to obtain as they came out of their university, as they finish university and look for jobs, what type of roles they could expect to have. One of the challenges that we have in our entire industry is a shortage of resources and an aging of the population, and a number of us, myself included, and others that are in my peer group, have been very sensitive to this and have promoted this career day as a way of encouraging young people to get into the field. Because it's relatively aging, there's a great opportunity for fast advancement, to get an immediate impact, to be an impact person in their organizations, to get a lot of responsibility early. There's not going to be a great apprenticeship period. There's going to be opportunities to move very quickly through their careers.
That's good news for these young people.
We hope to excite them on that. You're not going to be an assistant. You're going to get a role. Your role will be important. It'll be valuable, and the opportunity for progression will be significant.
That's great. Well, we will have many education days as we move forward at our various locations, and we really appreciate your participation in this.
All right, thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thanks very much.
Okay.